Looks like a nice day for a ride. Yep, I'm crazy. It's currently 30 degrees, so I'm breaking rule number 1 of riding my motorcycle when it's below freezing. I think this is the first time my tires will have touched snow. Close the garage door. Here's the deal. It snowed an inch last night, as you can see, and there's no, the ground is warm. So if you know anything about Iowa or snow or freezing temperatures, the ground eventually freezes. So when it snows and the snow lands on it, it stays cold. But as you can see, the street, it's even actually starting to dry right there, is warm. So it's very humid right now. The snow is very wet. Oh, it's beautiful. And I couldn't resist riding. I got long johns on. If you don't know what those are, it's like long underwear. And I'm going to the chiropractor. I have an appointment in about 10 minutes. Look at the robins. Look at the robins. This tells you it's spring. Those are all robins, every single one of them. Look at them all over the place. Look at them all over the place. Wow. Look at the trees. It's so beautiful. So what you got to be careful, obviously, is that the ground's not frozen and you slip and slide. But the ground's not frozen. The ground is wet and the high's 40 today, so it's going to thaw out. People are going to think I'm crazy. I guarantee you we won't see another motorcycle unless it's like one of those touring ones that sometimes you see in the middle of the winter, which is super rare. You're definitely not going to see a bike like mine out in the snow. So we're just going to be careful. We'll take it easy, make sure there's no ice or snow, and we should be good. Oh yeah, oh, look at the snow blowing off that car. Woo! Look at, there's even some slush right there. See it? There's literally slush right in the middle of between the tire tracks. So we're going to try to stay in the tire path. Oh yeah, look at that slush. I see it. Don't go down, boy, don't go down. I think it's drier over here. That wind blowing on there. Maybe it's ice. Maybe I should stay in the water. I don't know. Of course, we picked the windiest, windiest road. Oh, I felt my back end slide a little bit on that snow. Okay, has he moved his office yet, or is he still over here? Let's see if we can find him. Last time I was here, he was right over here. Yep, still over here. So I'm gonna park right here because it's dry. Oh, I should probably grab my key. Nobody's probably gonna steal my bike in these conditions, but you know. Not yet. Getting there. Thankfully, I only drive 10 minutes, so.
Is that like a GoPro type camera? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah, I run 3 cameras.
Right there, it's completely dry. The sea has parted and we are now on dry land. You may cross. Uh-oh, somebody not happy. Oh, yeah. Road rage it. Isn't it people how... Isn't it people? Isn't it crazy how mad we get? Yeah, get mad, bro. He's not mad at me. Lauren, that could be you. Although that's MediaCom. But that could be you out there fixing stuff in the freezing cold. One of my coworkers who used to work for a phone company. See how windy it is? It's starting to get a little bit cold. I'm starting to actually be like, okay, I might be shivering a little. Maybe. Whoa! That was dumb. Got a little sideways there. Woo! That's probably the most sideways I've ever been on a takeoff. Don't be naughty. Be a good boy. I don't know how, but my face is getting cold. Oh, look at the sand in the middle of the road. On these hills out here in the county, they sand them. Should probably get on the inside. That way if I need to drift a bit, I got some space to do it in. Okay, that's enough 50 mile an hour for me. Woo! Usually I hit like 85, 90 coming through here, but not today, my friend! I'm even going to hide my hand down here so the wind doesn't hit it. Not that that's really going to help much. And I should probably have my hand on the handlebars in case something happens. But it's cold. But you need to be able to maneuver. But it's cold. Okay, I'll put it back. Face is getting cold. I'm not sure how. So I have a helmet on. And all the vents are closed. I feel like it comes in like right up here. Like if I turn, I can feel it blowing in. Oh man, it's getting cold. It's getting real. I feel like Isaac Miller on the mountains. My friend's kids is out in California hiking from the Mexican border to the Canadian border, and he's cold. Slept in like 30 degrees a couple nights ago and had ice on his sleeping bag. That's crazy right there. Oh, my fingers almost don't want to work on the clutch. They're so cold. And that's right, Mark, I rode. Can you hear me? I get the cool spot because Marky Mark didn't ride in the snow. I think he rode yesterday though. I can say I finally did it. 30 degree, I gotta ride home. Let's take a little photo so we can say, made it. I need some warm coffee, please. You're on YouTube, what are you guys doing?
Peace and love.
Okay, I'll be back in an hour with my wife.
Okay, bye. We'll be here.
Okay.
Hey!
You're on YouTube.
That's a sleep.
Back down to 34. Great. Well, it was up to 40 for about 10 minutes. Now I'm regretting it. Just texting a guy in Brazil right now about my motorcycle. Former coworker who is now a missionary, and he's asking about my bike, thinking about getting one in Brazil. Let's answer your questions on the video. He really hasn't asked much. He just wants to know what I think about it, and he just asked how is it with a passenger. So a passenger's not too bad. I've ridden barely any other bikes, which are all top heavy. This bike is not top heavy, especially with it lowered. And then with a passenger, you feel a little bit more the top heavy because they sit a little higher than you, which is probably like most bikes. So you do get that little bit of top heaviness feeling back because of it. Now, my wife's pretty small. If you're my size and then your wife is, well, let's say not my size, that might be difficult. I've had a couple of guys on that weigh more than me, and it was like, okay, I can do this, but yeah, I said guys, I know. They're my friends. They wanted to go on a quick ride. See, this is the weather I don't like. It's been cold all day. It got up to 40. It wasn't sunny. It's starting to dry out, but I can't tell if it's wet or frozen. It's 34 degrees, so it shouldn't be frozen. Let's just try to stay in these dry spots and stay off the ice. This is gonna be so cold. So yeah, riding with somebody on, it's definitely different. Okay, you're like making sure that they feel comfortable and head's not hitting you in the back of the head when you stop and take off and all that kind of stuff. And like right now I can just ride however I want. I don't care, I just go, it's just me. So it's just like normal riding with another person, but I don't know, I've never been on another bike with a person on it, so I'd say it's great. Especially with air ride, I can adjust my height. For some reason, I don't feel like going 100 right now. Do you? No, I don't. Diesel pickups think they're fast sometimes. I forget, you guys can see behind me now. So what other things could I say about the M109R? I mean, I feel like I've said it many times, but it's just great. It's just that's my daily driver. I have spent money on it, obviously, fixing things. You guys know I fix lots of things on my motorcycle. It's an 07, right? So I want it to be in good shape. It's, you know, you don't want to fall off this thing and crash and die, so you got to keep the brakes good, the shocks good, the engine good, all the stuff good. So as of right now, everything's good. Mine also doesn't sit in the garage all the time, and I'm sure his wouldn't either because he's in Brazil, so it's always warm. So you'd ride it like every day. Although they have a lot of potholes there, and they can like lane split. Oh no, but I'm getting cold. Are we there yet? Chilly? We'll keep you warm. I need a heated seat and heated gloves and a heated jacket. Thank you. Just be my sponsor. Fingers are getting cold. Get some blood flow going here. Okay, here we are. We made it. We didn't die. We stayed warm. Look, you can see my breath. Why was I so quiet? What are you talking about?
The dogs didn't bark.
The garage door didn't open. It was already open.
Oh, yeah.
Because you guys are naughty and left it open.
Well, we just got inside like 2 seconds ago.
Oh, how are my hands?
Oh, that's freezing cold.
Yeah, they're numb. I can't feel them. I literally can't feel them. I was wondering if I could drive. I was wondering if I could even drive.
Dad can't feel his fingers.
Dad can't feel his fingers.
Dad can't feel his fingers.
Dad can't feel his fingers. Do you have something I can put my hands in?
Cup in my back.
Like in your back like this?
Yeah.
How's that feel?
Very cold.
Oh, that feels so warm, bro. Wait. Yeah, and then put this one on the front. Yeah, come on. Come on. Oh,
So cold.
thank you. Thank you very much.